Okay, guys, the formatting is done. Now we can move to the next tab, which is the Formula tab. I will walk you through it column by column. Column number 1 is numbering of your formulas. The number next to the formula will be inserted in the first column here. Next column, you can tick on or off if you want the formula to be executed. Name for the formula is self-explanatory. You can put whatever you want, just for your own knowledge. You can come up with your own naming convention. Entity column is telling the tool which row the formula needs to be executed on. So if you want to execute in campaign row, then you select campaign. For example, if we have a campaign, then it will be executed for the campaign. You can change daily budget for the campaign using campaign. Ad group, you can pass ad group. Product ad is basically your ASIN or SKU. You can pass the ASIN. It's useful for cleaning up your lottery or all-in campaigns. If some of your ASINs are spending a lot of money without conversions, you can pass them there. Targeting is the most used one. It's basically targeting keywords or targeting ASINs as well as auto campaigns, all for targetings. Next column is formula. Here you have a list of shortcuts that you can use for your formulas. You can be really creative with it. Of course, here you have a starter set for your formulas, so you can grasp how they work, how to construct them. I will explain the formulas later on. So let's move to next column, which is minimum and maximum value of the result. So if the formula will result, let's say this row, higher than 59 cents, the value will be used. These are the safety nets. So you don't go too high with your bid and you don't go too low with your bid. You can use these columns to set that safety net. Next, filtering. Campaign name. You can filter by campaign name. If, for example, you have some campaigns that you have tagged as launch campaign and launch word is in the campaign name, you will set it this way. It will mean that formula number 4 will be executed only for the campaigns where campaign name contains word launch. The same can be used for portfolio name. If you have some portfolio and you will want to execute some formula only for a particular portfolio. Important, this one works by portfolio name, not by portfolio number. Next columns are simply copied from a sponsored product campaign. So you can filter out which rows the formula should be executed based on the conditions. Let's say no sales and more than $10 spent. So number of the orders equals 0 and spend is 10 and more. And here is spend more than 5 and less than 10. Here it is more than 1 and less than 5. So meaning between 1 and 5. For example, these formulas will be executed for orders 1 up to 4 and 1 is inclusive. So if there will be one order, it means it falls into this filtering. 1, 2, 3, and 4 orders. 1 is inclusive. Same here. It means 5 and more, and 5 is included. So as you can see, there are few key areas where the formula is selected to be executed, then entity, meaning selecting which rows the formula needs to be executed, the formula itself, the boundary, and then the blue columns. They are conditions that you can set for the formula to be executed.